Captain will be pissed, but I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself.
Yep, they're probably not going to be super psyched with you for, killing someone. Anyway, I went ahead and just jumped right back to town. Obviously, I had to run all the way back, but you guys don't necessarily need to watch that again. Let's go talk to the steward and see how they deal with my new witch friend. Man, I gotta say...
I'd rather stay here
Oops.
if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. And you won't like it when I do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
We're very trustworthy of her to not just wander off, apparently. Huh. Anyway, while I'm running around and everything like this, I gotta say, very happy I got this game on PS4, because unfortunately it doesn't really translate to you guys because you're watching on YouTube and it's capped at 30, but this game seems to run at a pretty fluid 60 frames per second. And actually, it looks pretty nice. The graphics aren't actually that great in this game. They're pretty disappointing, especially since my previous PS4 experience was playing infamous Second Son, but at least they're fluid. Things seem to work.
Did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead? But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man, a good man, and he was under your care.
Wow. My character's really inconsistent. Sometimes he's super polite and he's helpful, and then he has moments where he's a total asshole and he's super smartass for no apparent reason when he could just have a normal goddamn conversation. It's so weird. Yeah, he has some things to answer for, as we've learned.
Oh, please. Your good man had a few skeletons in his closet. He was controlling the swamp beast to keep people away. He had you all fooled. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He wanted to kill his captive, but he failed. Yeah, that's... Screw it. Let's just go ahead and let's just take this on front. Let's take this head front on. Wow, sentences. Let's take this head on because I don't. Let's just yeah, unguarded. Let's go.
He turned up all alone at the place where I fought the beast. No guide, no escort. He knew the way. Then after coming after Sybil, he tried to kill his captive to shut her up. There was a fight, and he didn't survive.
What madness. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility. I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing. Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
Okay. Sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great loss for Valvanor. He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade. Even Mirana is flummoxed.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often, and you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who would know the difference. It's something else. They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I fear it's some kind of sickness, and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
Well, that's gonna be my method, so let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
Well, I gotta say, he made quite the immediate turn. He was like, well, I was gonna just turn her in, but then after what you said, I don't know what to think. She will have a fair hearing. It's like, what? You weren't gonna give her a fair hearing before? How do you run things around here? A fair hearing is just something you do sometimes? Well, anyway, maybe he was just being cooperative because he wanted to make me go do something, and the guy that was gonna do it originally is dead now. Everyone's selfish around here. What's a guy to do?
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this?
Yeah, but is she up to anything, maybe? It can't be the investigator? Yeah, let's go.
Is there something you're not telling me? What are you trying to prove by coming with me?
How perceptive, how brilliant.
Yeah, great. Just tell me what you know or think you know about all of this.
All right, but keep it to yourself for the moment. We don't want to start a panic, at least not until we're completely sure of ourselves. It seems to me that I recognize these symptoms, and if I am right, these people are possessed.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not yet certain. We absolutely must inspect and investigate further in order to be sure. But I think the Deadwalker army is behind all of this.
All right, let's go.
Wait a minute. She was just standing here the whole time. She wasn't in with the conversation, and she wasn't out there with all the people exhibiting symptoms, so how did she even observe them in the first place? We walked straight here and talked to the steward, and she didn't even come in for that conversation. I'm kind of calling bullshit on that. But anyway, let's go investigate said villagers with weird symptoms that are probably possessed, because I seriously doubt that, everything that's possible, like anything that's suggested as being possibly the thing that might be happening in some way, is always totally the exact thing that's happening in this story so far. It's like, well, there might be some kind of beast, I don't know, I can't confirm if it's real or not. It's totally real. These people might be possessed. They're probably totally possessed. Let's talk to him to continue the story.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for, all of it. And watch out for the red scribes. You don't want to get fooled twice.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
Do you think something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him, sir.
This game has really weird writing, I'm noticing right now. Every character I encounter is all like, "What the hell happened? You killed our employer. How could that guy die? She can't be trusted. She's a crazy witch." And then like the next sentence, she's like, "Yeah, I guess he pulled the wool over our eyes, and all right, let's see if we can use her. She may be useful." It's like like the flip of a switch midway through a conversation. It's happened at least twice now. We just abruptly switch from like, "Oh yeah, everything's fucked. How dare you two? I guess we'll just make everything work," and then I'm totally okay with this whole situation all of a sudden.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers. Is that still happening?
As long as we have to stay here, yes. Why?
Have you heard about these villagers who were acting strange?
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing stinks if you ask me. Take that one over there, for example. The one giving me the fisheye. If we weren't stuck in this place, I'd go over there and put his lights out. I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squirrely, he'll give us a heads up.
Wait. What have I wanted to ask?
Captain, I wanted to ask...
Oh, just whatever we want. Never mind. I thought that was actually going to go somewhere, not just be a tree of stuff. Yeah, I'm done.
I'm leaving.
What a weird expression. He was complaining about a villager giving him the fisheye? I don't think I can say I've heard that expression before. Oh, so do I have to head back upstairs to go do more of chapter 2? Okay. Away we go. It's weird, the mission log said go investigate the villagers, but what it really wanted me to do was go talk to... No, that's not it. Do I have to go upstairs? Oh. The one seems to be up here on Buffalo?
The captain tells me you're keeping an eye on the villagers that are acting weird.
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple? Take a good look at the husband. I've seen livelier zombies. It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me is that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
Well, what's wrong with them?
No idea. They look like they're turning into dead walkers, but the odd thing is how they're spread out. You see how they're placed? They can check out most of the village from where they are. I'm almost certain they're scouting the place out for someone. Since you seem interested, you should go and talk to them. Look, I've marked out their positions on the map.
Okay, you probably noticed I was looking around a lot with the camera during that conversation. I'm trying to find the husband and wife sheet that he was talking about, because for some reason the character never gestures in the direction of whatever he's talking about, and it's not particularly evident that there is a husband and wife anywhere on the screen. So that was weird.
I have a few questions for you.
Do I have anything to say? Oh, just generic questions. Never mind. I don't need the extra lore. I think they're all going to say the same stuff.
See you later.
Okay, so now we need to go in here to continue the quest. What's going to be here? In we go. Oh, okay, so somewhere around the corner here is an objective for the Evil Eye quest. I'm really happy you can run. There's a lot of doors that are probably hidden loading screens, huh? I assume that's why they exist. Hello, sir. Mr. Jervis?
Hello there. You don't like being distracted. I can see that. Obviously.
Well, I do believe that might be a little support for the concept that these people are behaving strangely, because he's just sort of standing there. Man, getting frozen halfway through this hallway for the game to load every single time. Kinda jarring. I thought the whole point... I could have sworn that everyone was talking about the PS4 and Xbox One being like the death of loading screens, like everything's gonna be seamless from now on, and that seemed pretty true in Infamous Second Son, but this game doesn't seem similarly... Oh, is that the husband? Wait. Is this the husband and wife he was talking about? He said, you see the husband and wife over there. No, you can't see this from over there. We're nowhere near you, Buffalo. What the hell? Strange. I think the quest marker's on her.
Greetings. So how is everything going for you? This is going well?
Yeah, nice to meet you too, lady. Do you have anything to say about your crazy wife, Mr. Hugbert? Hugbert. Is that a real name? Can you really be named Hugbert? I think there's a Muppet named Hugbert, or if there's not, there will be in the third movie or something. The third new movie, I mean. Whatever.
Do you know this woman?
Of course I know her. Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if the old cow treats me like she doesn't know me.
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. She don't talk to me no more. I know he had our ups and downs, but still.
Maybe she doesn't talk to you because you're body shaming her by calling her an old cow. I could have sworn that people tend to call... I thought that men call their wives old cows when they're like, you know, fat and portly and homely and stuff. She looks slender and she also looks not old. She looks young. You also look young, so that's weird. I don't think you know how that phrase works.
How long has she been like this?
It come over her like a dose of the shits a couple of days ago. See, she goes off with Jervis and the others to go and collect berries in the swamp, and when they comes back, not one of them will talk to me.
Where exactly did they go?
What? How the fuck should I know? You'll pardon me, but gathering berries is women's work. But at any rate, they never go far, otherwise they never come back at all.
So she didn't go alone? Jervis is one of Mason's men, isn't he?
Yeah, that's him. There were 5 or 6 of them. Why don't you go and ask Jervis? He should be over by the barracks. He'll have a better chance of talk to you if you don't mention me.
Is there anything else strange about her, apart from the not talking?
Well, she ain't much between the thighs, if that's what you mean. She don't say or do nothing. Just sort of lets me get on with it. She don't even pretend to notice what we're doing.
Men, give them a piece of meat, and they're just a couple of minutes away from satisfaction and sleep.
Yeah, sure, but not every man is like that.
True. Some are more discerning. Others show the meat a little more respect.
I was only trying to give her a nice moment to patch things up between us, sort of.
That's not really what I was asking about, to be honest.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. There might be something else. I woke up this night, and she weren't there. I must have dozed a half hour before I gone back to sleep, but she never come back. I never saw her again until sunrise.
And I imagine you have no idea where she could have gone?
None. And she wouldn't say nothing to me, like usual. I hope that bitch ain't off seeing another man. That's all I need.
I can't imagine why she would want to do that. You seem like the perfect husband.
I'll be leaving now.
I gotta say, that conversation got, like, weirdly rapey. Like, this wife character is, like, not even conscious of her actions and can't really consent or behave normally, and he's having sex with her, and she's not reacting because she's dead inside and stuff. I'm like, that's a... in modern society, I think that actually would be... I think that's rape.
I think we better go back and
Oops.
talk to that drunken sot who pretends to be chief of the guard. We need to find out where that expedition is going.
Alright, so yeah. That's a nice little summary of the conversation we just had. At least the goal part, and not the creepy parts. Hello, Nigella and Maliv. Oh, is this the husband and wife? Are these the people that he could... Yeah, I guess he could sort... No, actually no. I was gonna say he could probably see them from here, but no he can't. There's a tree blocking the way. So both potential couples could not be seen from this distance.
Good day. Are you related to this man?
You might say that. Miliev is my husband. I'm called Nigella.
Well, do you know what's wrong with him? Have you noticed anything strange about him lately?
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit, it's been nice and peaceful.
In what way peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time in years I don't have to listen to him whinging and complaining all day long. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Well, he sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Do you have any idea where he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what are still available in the village, and what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress. And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
You might be surprised.
You're too kind. I can't decide whether I'm flattered or vaguely insulted.
Don't change a thing. You're perfect.
So true. Thanks for noticing.
Okay, that was weird. So...
Sorry to have bothered you. I'll go.
So was anyone in this entire area happily married? Like a single person in this entire place? Okay, so I have to go... Where does it want me to go? Chapter 1, the Evil Eye. Go up to the center of the village.
We now know that our strange patients are going out at night. So, let's find out where they're going.
I found it odd that he's talking about... Like, they go off to the tavern, and they're doing things around town, and... Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is a... This is a shithole. There's like some tents for people to sleep in, and there's a building that the owner guy lives in, and... But like, do they have a tavern? Do they really have much functioning society here, really? Maybe I need to look around more, but I haven't found something that looked like a tavern. Ooh, a chest. Just sitting there. Yeah, you kick that chest, that's how you open them. Pro. And there's a hiccup for some reason. Hello, Morena?
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'd like to speak with you.
Are you wounded?
No.
Are you a refugee dying of starvation?
Hey, I'm a mercenary. We're always hungry.
Why don't you go roast a Chris alien, and come back and see me when you're twisted in pain?
Well, I suppose I found the hospital. By the way, I was saying sorry for bothering you because I wanted to stop talking to you, but my character didn't seem to get that little notice that I was trying to infer there, and continued to talk, just indefinitely. Okay, so here's the guy that's been sending people on missions. Before I talk to him, though, let's kick this stump. There we go. Any other cool stuff over here? No? Not so much. Well.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Is it true you quit the booze?
What? Ah, that's a load of bollocks.
I thought so, but I did kill the beast.
Right, okay then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
Okay, so yeah, let's continue the conversation about the actual problem here.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange. Your man Jervis, he seems even more out of it than the rest of your troops.
Oh, him, yeah. Last couple of days, he's gone completely stupid. Shit. He's got it, too. He's gonna go all gaga like those other weirdos.
The fact that he led all the other weirdos on an expedition didn't surprise you any? Where'd they go?
Well, now you mention it, yeah, obviously. It makes sense. They went off toward the southeast, if I remember right.
Worthless wine sop.
Right. I'll check it out. I found out that they disappeared during the night.
And is that it? I imagine you'll have to follow them to find out what they do with their evenings and where they spend them.
Do you have any suggestions?
We have to find out what the fuck they get up to at night. With a bit of luck, we'll understand what's going on in the southeast.
It'd be better if we start this evening. Wait till night falls.
Hey, you, don't doze off. It's time to go out for a stroll. I have to stay here and guard this sector.
No surprises there.
Wow. That was a very abrupt change in time, but I believe... Are we now... Yeah, it must be now in the evening. So let's go out and investigate the magical world of... Oh, whatever. Wherever people are going when they are under their crazy little trances. Their creepy teenage experimentation with their bodies and stuff like that out in the forest. Is that what they're doing? Oh, well that's peculiar. This, I think bad touch is happening. It's not really how you use a dagger. I feel like you should be holding that closer to you. Oh, well. This is way easier than Dark Souls. The enemies just kill themselves on you. That's creepy, by the way. Ugh. Go getting a little, like, kissy-bitey. Oh, you're gonna pass out. Come on. I'm sure the crazy demon inside you will protect you from possession, right? You're already possessed. You can't have 3 souls in one body, can you? That'd be overkill. Oh, so they all have weapons. What? Why do all the men have weapons but the girl... Oh, okay, there's also a girl. What is she using? Huh. Well. They don't seem very interested in actually fighting me, do they? You wanna come at me, but dude? Yeah, you take those fireballs. Ow! Oh, Jesus. I planned that poorly. Okay. I tried to dodge an attack, but silly me, I was still holding down left trigger, so my character tried to do something else involving magic. Ooh, double kill. If I get enough credit for all these kills, I'll actually be able to level up my magic for once. The big problem is trying to get actual magic kills. There's another one. I'm doing this right now. And all these kills also give me more mana. Yeah, you're creepy, dude. Oh, Jesus. Well, he hit me, but I guess it didn't matter.
That was a close one. This whole business stinks. If we can't tell the difference between one of these creatures and the villagers, we're totally fucked. It seemed like they were coming back from the southeast swamps. Maybe something down there is causing all this shit.
Whatever power be the origin of these possessions, it be ours.
I'll check it out.
I'm completely shocked to find out we're going to the swamp. That was the location that was mentioned multiple times. So that we can go find out where the actual problem is. I pretty much figured, yeah, the moment we started talking about possession and the southeast swamp, I'm like, okay, so we're gonna go to the southeast swamp and kill the thing that's possessing people, right? Seems pretty straightforward to me. Hello, Captain.
You should speak about it with your captain.
Wait, did you say I should speak about it with my captain?
Captain, we're under attack. The Deadwalkers are headed this way. We have to be ready for them.
Are you serious, Vulcan?
As a heart attack, Cap. You remember those strange guys? They were possessed by a Deadwalker creature. It was able to use them to find out everything there is to know about this place, and send back the information to their leaders.
Delightful. That's all I needed. Right, you go and sort out the spies. I'll handle setting up defenses for this rat hole.
Got it, Captain.
Alright, so enjoy doing whatever you do in here. I guess I'll just go outside and risk my life for people and stuff like that. No big deal.
I doubt I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan.